Hello, hello. It is almost August, which means it's almost Draconathon, which means this video is me announcing Draconathon to you. If you don't know what Draconathon is, first off, hi, hello, my name's Jade, and I host a dragon-themed readathon called Draconathon along with my co-host and friend Soleil. She's already got an announcement out, and she is stellar with how much clarity she puts into that video, so if you watch my video and you're confused, I have the link just for you. However, I am going to give it my best shot. So first off, what is Draconathon? As I said, it is a dragon-based readathon. We read dragon books the entire month of August, and we have different prompts to kind of make it a little bit more fun and interesting, and read dragon books that we otherwise maybe wouldn't have picked up, and we all come together as a community and talk about dragons. This happens every August, as well as sporadic sprinkles of spring challenges. August is here, and this is our main one. This is our baby. We're back and we're ready, and we have a fresh challenge for you. So if you'd like to stick around and learn about dragons, I'm gonna go over the prompts as well as how to play this year's Draconathon, and then we're just gonna wrap it up, and hopefully this will be rather quick. Some set rules. Yes, we have rules. The first rule, honestly, is that we're very lax on the rules. You can get away with just about anything. We are soft and squishy host creatures that will not get mad at you if you do not play by our rules, but in order to play by our rules, yes, you do need to read dragon books. We have gotten this question every year, so just to be clear, all of the prompts are meant to be dragon related. If you end up reading a book and it didn't have a dragon in it, we've definitely all been there when you think you're getting a dragon book and you end up just getting a wizard named Dragon. However, the point of this readathon specifically is to read dragon books, so proceed with caution, go in with questions, look at the cover that has a dragon on it with doubt, and do a little bit of research if you'd like to play by the rules. But again, you never have to. You don't have to play by the rules. You could read about fairies this entire readathon and we'd still welcome you in. We would just be a little confused, but happy you were here. The second rule. What is the second rule? I have Soleil's video up. Can I double up prompts? Yes, you can double up on prompts. We are very chill, very relaxed. Your amount of books is up to you. How you want to play this game is up to you. It's really just a matter of you having fun and reading dragon books. That's the whole point of this entire month, is celebrating dragons and talking to a community of dragon lovers about your love of dragons. So what are we doing this year? This year, we made a deck of cards. It's a deck of cards that we have based off numerology, and the prompts are also based off of numerology. If you don't know anything about numerology, that's just fine. We did all the research for you, so you can just vibe out and like enjoy the prompts, but know that there's meanings behind them just for the fun of it. So in numerology, we have the numbers 1 through 9, and then it skips forward to 11, 22, and 33. These numbers have correlations to different life paths, but for Draconathon specifically, it has a correlation to your prompt. So let's go ahead and get started with each of these prompts read in order, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about how to play. The first prompt, number 1, is the Knight card, and that is to read a dragon book with a knight or a warrior. Again, you can go really broad with these prompts. You do not have to be Eurocentric with finding a book with knights and dragons. I actually have a video that I will list down below where I give a slew of lady knight recommendations. They are definitely culturally diverse, as well as having several LGBTQ plus books, and there are also books with dragons in them. So please don't feel boxed in by having a knight and a dragon. You can do quite a few things with this prompt. Next, number 2 is the Lover, and this is to read a dragon book with an LGBTQ main character or representation. Number 3 is the Creative, and that is to read a lyrical book with beautiful prose, flowery poetry, poetry itself or just poetic writing, short stories, something composed in order to elicit an emotion is kind of what we're going for this prompt. Then we have number 4, the Planner, and that is to read a standalone novel. Number 5, the Adventurer. This is to read a dragon book with a quest or an adventure. Number 6 is the Supporter, and that is to read a book with found family, platonic love, or sibling dynamics. This is moving away from romantic love and reading about queer platonic, found families, just those different warm and fuzzy dynamics that have nothing to do with romance. Number 7, the Thinker. This is to read a dragon book with light or dark academia, the arcane, or libraries. We have the Thief. This is to read a dragon book with thievery, riches, or heists. Next up is the Rebel. This is to read a dragon book with rebellions, wars, or uprisings. Number 11, the Visionary. This is to read a dragon book with a beautiful cover. Always up to your interpretation. Beauty is obviously in the eye of the beholder, so please choose a book that you personally think is beautiful for this prompt. The Master Builder. This is to read a dragon book that's part of a series. Then for our final main prompt, number 33, this is the World prompt, and it's to read a dragon book outside of your own country. Then we move into the bonus prompts, which have their own theme to them, but I'm going to get to that later. For now, let's go ahead and just list them off. We have the Worm. This is to share a favorite favorite activity with a friend or loved one. So doing something together with someone you care about, spending time with them, a bit of quality time with your friends or loved ones. It can be going for a walk, it can be going for a hike, it can be staying in and reading together. Just do something where you are sharing space and sharing time with someone you really care about. Then we have Wyvern. This is to do an activity you enjoyed when you were younger. So we're tapping into that childhood spirit, doing something you maybe have set down or set aside or find to be something nostalgic but you haven't reached for in a long time. I might play a bit of Pokemon, possibly like red or blue version. I will definitely feed my Neopets. They're probably dying. Any such thing that brings you that childhood spirit, whether it be coloring, playing a game, all fine, and definitely, again, this is going to be up to your interpretation and your individual childhood. Next bonus prompt is the Drake, and this is to write a letter to someone or to yourself. So for this letter writing activity, you do not have to handwrite it. What we're trying to dissuade you from doing is sending a text message or an instant message and like calling it a day. Instead, either putting pen to paper or typing something up that has a little bit more sentimental value or some vulnerability to it. I would also like to open this up to voice messages if you want to leave someone a longer voice message. Accessibility is definitely important to us, so again, always interpret this how you'd like. Our main thing is that we're not just sending a throwaway text, but putting some effort and thought into what we are sending. And then finally, the Dragon prompt. This is to do an act of service for another. This can be something small or large scale. It really depends on the time and resources and energy you have, but doing an act of service for another person, whether it be the dishes, going to the grocery store, cooking a special dinner for a loved one, sharing a campaign for a cause you care about, actually donating your time, and actually going and doing volunteer work. There's a broad range of things you can do online and offline, so this is just putting a little bit of energy back into the world and doing some good based off of, again, your interpretation. You maybe noticed the themes of these bonus prompts, but if you didn't, they are based on 4 of the 5 love languages, the only one missing being gift giving, and that is actually where Soleil and I come in because we are doing a giveaway at the end of Draconathon to win a piece of Draconathon merch. This is anything in the $40 USD range and anything that can be sent via Redbubble. So international is fine, but the country has to be Redbubble accessible, and with shipping it needs to cover the $40 range. In the past, I have gotten this Kaida pillow, which I love and adore. There's a large swath of things on the Redbubble website, so I'll have all of that linked down below. All the proceeds actually go to our artist, Bashful Sketches, because she made Kaida and we just want to give back to her and celebrate dragons and celebrate you guys. To enter the giveaway, we have graphics linked below that you can use to participate in Draconathon, and any proof of participation that you can send a screenshot of to either our Instagram, which I will have linked down below, or our Discord server in a private message that I will have linked down below, will go ahead and enter you into the giveaway. And you just need to send it in by September 6th in order for us to pick a winner and announce it by mid-September. Okay, as far as how to actually play with the cards, we do have an actual deck of cards that you can go ahead and print down below. I will be cutting them out and kind of just folding them over. I was going to do this today, however, I forgot it's a national holiday in Japan, so I wasn't able to get to a printer fast enough. This is the way I plan on doing it, and I'm just going to have the cards printed out. I will draw a card, read the book, complete the prompt, and then draw another card. You don't have to play that way. You can also decide how many books you want to read and draw that number of cards, draw your cards all at the beginning, or you can actually use numerology in order to pick your prompts. Down below, I will have linked the numerology website. I believe is numerology.com, but you can choose a date that has significance to you. For many people, it's their birthday. Put the date in and it will pop up your life path number, which would of course correlate with one of our prompts. However, you can do it for other special dates that are important to you as well, either it being a significant other's birthday or an anniversary or just a special day to you. You can do it on that day, so whatever day you are going to be drawing a card and reading that book, you can stick the date in and do it that way. Essentially using numerology to gain a life path number and then reading the book that corresponds with it is the second way to do this. You can also just do what you want. You can use these prompts to pick the prompt that you want and read that book. Again, when I say that we are lax with the rules, we just want you to have fun. If you don't like either of those ways to play and you have a different way to play it that way. Also, let us know which way you decided to play or give us recommendations for things we can expand upon in the future. We love getting ideas. The two of us put as many ideas as we can together, but fresh ideas, feedback is always welcome. And if you found a different fun way to play with these cards, please let us know. But essentially just picking from the prompts that you want and reading dragon books is a perfectly great way to participate in this year's Draconathon because you are having fun and you are reading dragon books. A final way is to, of course, have a number generator and just randomly generate the prompts and read the book that matches that number. Really, it's however you want to have fun and do Draconathon. That is going to be the way to play. I personally will be actually doing the drawing of the cards, finishing a book, and then drawing a new card. So I will not have a TBR up this year, which is a little strange for me. I always have a Draconathon TBR, but I really want to keep this low stress and low pressure. I'm working on book 2 in my series. I plan on using this time to be writing and reading, so I plan on drawing a card, getting a prompt, reading the book, and seeing how far I get, and I hope to vlog along the way. But apart from that, I really don't have anything else to share with you today. Again, if you are thoroughly confused, don't worry. That's why we're co-hosts, and you can go ahead and watch Soleil's video and get all the clarity you need. Please link us, tag us, at us for anything you do Draconathon related. We love to watch it throughout the month, and sometimes we even watch it thereafter. Any participation is really appreciated and just adds to the fun of it. The giveaway will be at the end, and you are more than welcome to join us on Discord, which is open to conversation all year long. I think that's all I have for now, and if you'd like to comment something down below but don't know what else to say, you can go ahead and leave a playing card emoji. I think there's like a Joker card or something like that. Go ahead and leave that down below, but whether you do or not, I hope you're enjoying the sun or more stars wherever you are, and until next time, bye!